Hello. It's very busy here at Santa's workshop at Christmas, but I do have time to read you a quick story. Would you like that? Excellent. The Christmas Workshop. In the autumn, when the leaves are falling and the days are becoming shorter, you may see lots of stars twinkling at night. You may even see one special star shining a little more than the rest. Well, inside that special bright star is the Christmas Workshop, where clever fairies work. Throughout the year, winter, spring, summer and autumn, the fairies will be hard at work. They're making all kinds of things. Toys, clothes, cakes, dolls and teddy bears. Imagine any toy you like. The fairies can make it. That is why they're known as the clever fairies. These fairies, who are really tiny angels who wear white dresses, gather together on every night of the year, except of course Christmas Eve itself, to work in the Christmas Workshop. In the autumn, however, they work even harder to get ready for Christmas. Now, this is the room where all the dolls' clothes are made. One fairy cuts the cloth to the right size and passes it to another fairy, who sews it on a sewing machine. Another fairy sews by hand, and yet another puts on pretty ribbons. When all the clothes are made, yet more fairies dress the dolls in their new clothes. Now, over here, we're in the very heart of the Christmas Workshop, where all the toys are made. Most of the toys are made from wood, and the fairies are busy shaping, cutting and sawing and fitting pieces together to make lots of different sorts of toys. They make dolls' houses, toy trains with trucks, sledges, toy cars, skis, rocking horses, tiny Christmas trees, Noah's Arks full of toy animals, farmyards with cows, horses, pigs, sheep, geese, ducks and hens, spinning tops, puppets and many more, many more. When all these toys are finished, yet more fairies paint them in bright, cheerful colours. You can almost taste the mouth-watering smells coming from the next room. And no wonder, for that is the Christmas Workshop bakery, where all the fairy chefs work. One fairy beats egg whites with a whisk for meringues, another rolls out the pastry, which her friend cuts into different shapes with the pastry cutter. Yet another mixes a big bowl of icing. Across the room is the oven where the scones, tarts and other goodies have been cooking. One fairy is sprinkling caster sugar on some currant buns. Perhaps the luckiest fairy of all is the one who tastes the food to check all is well. Now, over here, this is the room where the cleverest of the clever fairies work. Have you ever wondered what happens to all the toys that children break and then throw away? Well, the clever fairies collect as many as they can, because with care, skill and patience, they can repair them and make them as good as new. If a leg is missing from a doll, they can make another. If a furry rabbit has lost one of its ears, they make another and sew it on. It's just the same with teddy bears or toy trains. The clever fairies will rescue them and repair them. I'm sure that by now you have guessed the reason for all the work that goes on round the year at the Christmas Workshop. It's to make sure that Santa Claus never runs out of presents. Every year, the cleverest fairies make thousands of lovely toys for children of all ages. Then, on Christmas Eve, Santa Claus arrives with his sleigh, pulled by his 6 reindeer, and parks it on a cloud just outside the workshop. All the fairies help him to load his sleigh with sacks of presents ready for his magic journey on Christmas Eve. Some clever fairies help Santa Claus with his tasks, so they too fly down to earth on their little fairy wings. Just outside the Christmas workshop, they have planted Christmas trees, and on Christmas Eve they deck them with candles, coloured lights, bells, and Christmas stars. Then, with a few presents for some lucky children tucked under their arms, the fairies fly off with their decorated Christmas trees down to earth. Did you enjoy your peep into the Christmas workshop? Or next time you play with your toys, you might just wonder if they were made in the Christmas workshop. Perhaps they were.